What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen, waiting they sup? Welcome back to our channel. Okay guys, I want to use this opportunity to thank my team. I know you guys are not expecting this, but yes, I just want to thank you guys. You guys have been really supportive. Okay, Nene, Lord Mayor, Monique, Mr. Ishmael, Charlie Ben, Efrebo, and the rest. Thank you so much for your support. Okay guys, let us quickly get right into today's news. Now guys, there are reports that actor Alexx Ekubo and his fiancée Fancy Achelono, I think that's the right pronunciation, have called it quit. You know, they've called up their engagement 3 months to their wedding. Can you imagine? You remember the couple was here to wed in November 2021, but it's not going to be happening. But now note, this is a rumor, and the reason why it's still a rumor is because we're yet to hear from both parties. You know, they are yet to release a statement, you know, a statement like, oh, we've agreed to go our separate ways, that kind of thing. You understand? It's not official yet, but we suspect that they already called it off. This is because she has deleted all of Alexx Ekubo's photos on her Instagram page and also unfollowed him. You know, you have to put 2 and 2 together to get an answer, and that's how, you know, a lot of people just assume that they're separated or they have issues, you know, currently going on, and the marriage might not happen. And also Alexx is still following this lady and still have some of her pictures on his page. That's why I say it's still a rumor. Let's keep it like that. Still a rumor, but we suspect that, you know, maybe the lady took it so personal. Maybe Alexx Ekubo still hoping that he can fix it. Maybe. We don't know. Okay guys, moving on to the next news. Destiny Etiko and colleagues survived car accident while returning from Stanley Okoro's burial. Well, thank God for life. That's the most important thing. You know, the car, you know, you can buy new cars and, you know, replace the car, but life can't be replaced. Guys, let's watch this video.
We're just coming back from our police burial, and this is what happened. This is what happened. We thank God that no one died, but the car was badly damaged. We thank God for this.
Okay guys, that is it. Seems like Davido has forgiven our man here. I wouldn't say our boy here. Israel DMW. Well, Israel, you have to be careful because this guy talks a lot on social media and sometimes does some things that, you know, might seem disgraceful, I think, because I've seen a couple of videos of this guy, something I would call misbehaving, but I don't know, depends on his team. If they accept that, cool. And you notice again on social media is reduce those comments about Davido, about revealing certain things that I think should be kept in the team and stuff like that. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next one here, we've got Iyke and Uche Maduagwu. Remember, Iyke attacked Uche Maduagwu. Uche Maduagwu said he's going to call the EFCC on him. Well, that is never going to happen. I'm so sure of that because it seems like it's a publicity stunt. Whether you believe it or not, I said, you know, in that video that, you know, these guys may just be using our head. They use our head. And I might be wrong. I remember saying that as well. Reactions about that here, you know, people are still talking about it. It was first on Twitter trends yesterday. A lot of people talking about it. Good one. And Iyke, of course, next post we saw was about this movie Bad Comment. I mean, you know. Anyways, let's read this. You are the reason I have stopped saying I'm in my house, come and beat me. Another person here, we know they block people for social media. They block people for their house. Not everybody they block. Some people they go beat you up even though you go block them for their house. There are some people you can't. Yes, on social media, as a celebrity, you believe that you're bigger than them and stuff like that. Maybe in status. But hey, even though you visit them and, of course, want to challenge them, want to pull the mic stunt on them, you might end up getting the beating of your life. Who knows? Still on that here, we've got King Rudy. Paul Okoye mentioned J-Mike, saying J-Mike for president, now the way forward. Talk anyhow, you go collect anyhow. A very nice beating. Anyways, guys, let us move straight to the next one. Guys, I just stumbled on this. A cross-dresser, although they said a man that dressed up as a lady. That's what the news says. Okay, so they suspect that maybe he's got a mission or a motive, according to the report and according to Kogi State government. Yes, because the governor's aide said something about that. The Nigerian army have taken charge of the situation and the issue will be investigated, and Musa, the guy, the cross-dresser, will be tried if found guilty of any criminal act. I think it's just a cross-dresser. I think it's just a cross-dresser. I don't think this guy did anything wrong or maybe planned to kill someone by dressing, like a lady. But you know the country that we're in. Well, he might have an ulterior motive, just like they said. They said that he was caught by the vigilante group when they suspected him of making suspicious move. Suspicious move, okay,
Man, speak loud. Why did you dress like this? You can't do it. What is your name? From which local government? Which side you go inside? Which side? Which side are you going? In which local government? For local government. I need to take you to town. Sorry, are you a male or female? You be man. Are you a man?
Yeah, let's read this. Next one, by the way. My friend brother squandered the 11 million naira kept in his account as proof of funds in 3 months. Human beings are heartless. Looking at the statement of account, hot tears. My friend's brother, can you imagine 11 million naira kept it within 3 months? I'm sure he maybe invested the money, probably invested the money somewhere, or just transfer the money to some account that's untraceable. I don't know, but I just suspect there's something fishy going on. Something fishy is going on here. Okay, guys, let us move straight to the next one. This one is by True Crime Daniel on Instagram. Now, this guy always shares scary information on social media. I always stumble on this guy's videos. I always see them in the night, or sometimes early in the morning, as early as 1 a.m. Guys, let's watch this video.
These 3 boys killed and buried a pregnant girl in a shallow grave, and you will not believe why. According to the story, the guy in the middle, Muniru, got his girlfriend Franca pregnant, and they both decided that they will not keep the pregnancy. Instead of taking her to a hospital or a professional, he took her to his apartment and then called his friend Shuaibu, who was only a student of health technology, to come help abort the pregnancy. Shuaibu injected Franca with a substance that was supposed to be anesthesia, I guess, and that substance made the girl faint, but she recovered, and it turned out they were still in the process of abortion. Then he gave her the injection again, but this time she did not wake up. So they called their friend Rabiu, who brought the master idea to bury her in a shallow grave, along with all her properties. You won't believe how they caught them. This was how they caught them. After they had finished burying the girl, they went on with their lives. But the girl's father called the police the moment she did not come home. After trying her phone lines and she was not picking, it was not even going through, Franca's father called the police. When the police came to the school, they started asking questions. Everyone was saying they did not see her, but there was one girl who said she left Franca with her boyfriend, Muniru. Then the police began looking for Muniru. Guess what he was doing when they found him? You would think he would run away or go into hiding. But this guy was playing football. He was on the field scoring goals. But when the police called him to question him, he could not hold it for a long time. He instantly confessed and mentioned his friends. And if you look at this case very well, he did not even do anything other than stand and watch. He did the abortion.
Okay guys, moving on to the next news. Here we have Speed Darlington. Speed Darlington confronts airport officials for attending to people who jumped the queue. He said that they've been there for 2 hours. Guys, please. I think it is time for Speed Darlington to go back to America. Nigeria is obviously not for him. Speed Darlington, just go back to America. Well, I'm just kidding. Let's watch this video.
2 hours.
Speak your
You need
mind.
to break up this country.
Speak your mind.
That woman no school pass me.
Yeah.
You let that woman in.
Yeah. Preach. Let them
I'm going
know.
to bring cockers.
Let them know.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Let them go back now. They're not pregnant. Why you discriminating? Miss, are you pregnant? What is going on here? Oh, I'm here. Nobody is there. Nobody is there. The officer is very well. So the boy said, you do well. I'm richer than you.
Okay.
Hey guys, I just stumbled on this. The report says 7 members of a family have died after eating suya with juice in Abia State. It said the suya was reportedly bought by the father, Mr. Jesse. Now guys, it could be from the juice, right? I'm sure a lot of people bought suya from the same aboki, not just that family. So maybe, I'm just saying, maybe, you know, it's from the juice and not from the suya. But the first thing you're going to suspect is aboki guys. You know, they are from the northern part of Nigeria. Everybody suspect them. Nobody trusts aboki these days, you know, especially Fulanis. And even though you're not Fulani, everybody's, as long as you're from northern part of Nigeria, you're a Fulani man. Okay, but let's remove that from our thoughts. It might be from the juice. I mean, it's a whole family we're talking about. What about other people that bought from the abokis? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Here we've got Bawa, the EFCC boss. He said, investigate your customer's source of income. That is his message to banks. And he also disclosed that they will start holding banks liable for fraud in financial deposits. That okay, if we found like 10 billion naira in one account, the bank will be held liable for that. They will have to answer for that because they didn't do their job by asking, you know, or doing their investigation about the person's source of income. I think that's what he's trying to say. Guys, in his words, I would like to urge you to know your customers, know the kind of business they do before opening an account for them, because some customers will open an account within a space of 2 months. A huge sum of money is found in the account. So there is need for you to try and query this information, including their linked accounts. Bank auditors should take issues of transparency in banking operations seriously. Well, that's what he said recently. Let's move straight to the next one. Here we've got AY and Basketmouth. I've asked that question multiple times. What's up with AY and Basketmouth? I mean, these are some of the top comedians in Nigeria, if not in Africa. You know, talented comedians. Now, in a new interview with Ebuka, Basketmouth opened up. He said AY messed with loyalty, but that he has apologized and they are now cool. So Basketmouth told AY something in private. This is something that you guys discuss in private, confidential information, I believe, and you carry that same information and pass it over to someone else. So Basketmouth felt like that kind of person can be trusted. I think that's why he kept his distance. I think he's still trying to maintain that distance between both of them, but you know that the friendship is still there, no feud, no fight. But I like that. It's to try to keep that distance. Like, okay, I know you now, you know, just stay and we're cool, you know, but just stay away from me, bro. But we're cool. I think that's what he's doing. But anyways, guys, let's move straight to the next one. Here we will have the Ghanaian president. Now, he traveled outside of the country. Of course, the Ghanaians living abroad were there to welcome him. But at the same time, even though he acknowledged them, at the same time, they said, fix your country. We want to come back home. Think about that. Fix your country. We want to come back home. Imagine Buhari. Like, it's going to be even worse. Guys, let us watch this.
Ghana president. Ghana president. Hey, shut my devil. Ghana president. Hey, Nana, fix the country, oh, fix the country. Nana, fix the country, we love you. Nana, we beg you, fix the country. Nana, we beg you, fix the country. Nana, fix the country, we beg you. Fix the country. Fix the country, so we can come back home.
Begging for our rights all the time.
Fix the country so we can come back home, oh, fix the country.
Country fixed.
Fix the country so we can come back home. We want to come back home, oh, we want to come back home. Fix the country.
We have our own rights. Yeah.
We are not here for life.
We have gold, we have oil, everything
we are suffering. We want to come back home. Fix the country so we can come back home. Fix the country so we can come back home.
Africa with mineral resources without nothing, we cannot do anything.
Please, Nana.
Fix the country. You are here to borrow fucking money. Fix the country.
Listen, you bring these girls here, useless girls, you bring them here for nothing. Fix the country so we can come home.
Okay, guys, remember yesterday or 2 days ago, NDA, that's the Nigerian Defense Academy, was attacked by bandits. And they killed some people, kidnapped a major. We got report that the major is dead. The bandit want the government to pay 200 million naira. And I said that there were reports that the major is dead. Well, that seems like that is false. Okay, a new report said that there are proof to show that the major is alive, because those in the army, you know, needed proof to show that, you know, this guy is alive, and they said they got it. So this guy is still alive, but they still need 200 million naira. Now there are reactions to that, you know, because it's a shame. I mean, the bandits, they're so confident that they stormed the Nigerian Defense Academy. They attacked the army in their base. Can you imagine that? But guys, here we've got this man who was interviewed by Channels News recently. His name is Kayode, and he said something very important, you know, very, very important. Now, I'm just going to say this before we, you know, move on to watching the video. There's a point he made that those sponsoring Boko Haram, bandits and the rest are in Buhari's government. And Buhari's government knows these people. But they wouldn't make a move until the president says something. That they have so much information with them. It's an hour-long interview, but we've got a snippet for you guys. Let's watch.
It's not about sentiment. It's that there are a group of people in this country that feels that this country should be Islamized. This is a fact. I say you want me to start mentioning names of people in this government that we have interrogated. I was a member of an interrogation team, and I've interrogated a very high-ranking member of this government in 2007, 2008 on issue of Boko Haram. I interrogated him. He's in this government right now. And what was the issue? Boko Haram. And this senior officer was actually let go because he was found culpable. But right now he's in the government. You see, we must say the truth, because if you don't, this country is going down the precipice. We have been set back more than 60 years right now. We've gone back to the time before 1966 now. And whoever is coming back to repair this country has a lot of work to do. This country has never been polarized, so we cannot run away from it. We have never been this much polarized. I'm a federal person. My mind is federal. My brain is federal. My loyalty is federal. I do things for the federal government. So I cannot come here and try to be sentimental. No, I'm a federal person.
So will your life be at risk now that they're hearing you?
I don't care. I don't care. And my colleagues, they know me. Those people that listen to me, they know me. I don't care. The issue is that this country is bigger than an individual. That is the issue. This country is bigger than individuals. Buhari will come and go. Eliminating me or killing me will not solve the problem and will not add value. But he will come and go, and somebody must come and repair the damage to the psyche of this society, the damage to the polarization, to the nepotism that I've never seen in my life. I work with all these presidents. This is the worst situation I've found myself. And believe me, internet does not forget. I was part of the people that helped to bring Buhari to government because I believe in him.
Have you worked with the government after that?
After
you helped bring the government?
Oh, of course, I worked with him. We brought him in 2015, and I work as the Deputy Director of Defense Administration. And we have a lot of hope in him. And we actually are ready to do anything for him. What he has turned out over the years is shocking to us. I was in Harvard in 2014, in December, when the Department of State Services and CIA and others were contemplating about Buhari and other aspirants. I know what we did to convince the American government that the only person that can come and put this country right is Buhari. That was before the Lagos, APC, before they chose within.
Right.
And that was how Tinubu came in. We know what we did, but what he has done in the past 6 years is shocking. It's unprecedented. And it should not be allowed to be swept under the carpet because the damage to the psyche of this country is monumental.
See, sometimes I don't know. God self no. I believe I say God self over washing Ekubo for the country called Nigeria self. Whatever you people want to do. You or guy when they talk say Nigerian government knows. Nigerian government knows the sponsors of Boko Haram. Or guy, you know if you call their name. Which one you tell us say Nigerian government? Call their name or go their ass, go upon their ass. Oh? Call their name if you are really sure with what you are saying. You have the information. You said you've done some interrogation. Call their name. You dey fear. You they say, I don't care if my life is at risk. All those guys, that means you're not ready to die now. Call their name. We don't know. Say all die and die. When I not call they do like say one call the prisoner. Say this one he don't put his life on the line. All the you guys are your playing to gallery. Taliban right now will be like the most dreaded right now for the world. They're not both defense academy. Nigeria defense, now the one they tell us, now what they rubbish Nigeria defense to our face, so we know the weight of Nigerian defense. What do they tell us? What is not going on right in this country? President Buhari, do you think Nigerians deserve this kind of treatment that you are giving us? You will they vote for? If you know you are not competent, tell us. Of course, we are aware that you are not competent. A lot of people are so ashamed to say it because they voted for you, they campaigned for you. So they are so ashamed to accept the fact that you are not competent right now. The person talk now, cursing, I won't. The person not cursing, I won't call beat or say, I won't call arrest. I will just die from the head. I will just die from my head because I get BP issue quick. I don't like pain. I say I hard. I won't call say, I won't call beat me. Send letter, call say, we invite you call DSS officer. You call the JJ. I not dey run for police. I not do anything. Now talk. If they say you will not like this talk, we talk. Go apologize to Nigerians. For I would say they say me not verse. Simple. No, not cause I won't beat me or harass me. No, not trying with me. I take a beg now. Now matter get
and disgrace to Nigeria. Our pride, the Nigerian Defense Academy, was attacked. You people are still calling these people bandits. These people are not bandits but mercenaries. Mercenaries. We should start calling them the right thing. They are mercenaries that are coming to take over our land. See, it's a shame that right now the government cannot. You are talking of God Almighty. It's a shame and a disgrace, a heavy disgrace, a shame. NDA, Nigerian Defense Academy, attacked, soldiers, children killed, soldiers killed, and you people are still calling yourself Nigerian Army. But you can beat people that wear camouflage. You can go ahead.
Here we've got another person who said this about the Nigerian military. He said, if you want to join the Nigerian military, go join Boko Haram, surrender yourself, and the Nigerian military will accept you. Guys, this is an interesting interview. This man made some serious point. Let's watch.
There is danger lying ahead, and let Nigerian cities and wake up from their slumber. And our docile leaders of ethnic nationality wake up and speak when it's time. Now, the issue is just this. If you want to join Nigerian military now, how I see it, go join Boko Haram. After 1-2 months, surrender yourself. Nigerian military will bring you. They will go and do what they call rehabilitation and engage you. That's what it means. The multiplier effect is negative. It's very, very, very dangerous going ahead. And so I call on Nigerian people to again open their eyes and say no to this trend, ugly trend that is continuing in our society. But here you have a terrorists, people who have seen Nigerian military to be their #1 enemies, people who have come out headlong to confront Nigerian military, killing them and other innocent people. They will just go and say they have surrendered, and then the next thing, Nigeria will still spend the taxpayers' money instead of prosecuting them according to the act of terrorism and probably hang them to death. Take them off the face of this country because they are terrorizing the people of Nigeria. Nigerian government will go aside the huge sum of money is spending on security because of this Boko Haram, will go and again spend more money rehabilitating them, and the worst of it, engage them into Nigerian military. If you are not seeing the danger I'm seeing, if our leaders, docile leaders I call them, from ethnic nationality, are not seeing the danger that will befall us in near future, I am putting it to them. Some of us have sacrificed our life to say and put on the table nothing but the truth and to help the near future. America, as powerful as they are, I've never heard when they will arrest ISIS and then think they will now re-engage ISIS into American military. It's not done. American military is instead infiltrate ISIS. They will instead infiltrate ISIS to get intelligence report and then nip it on the bud on whatever situation to curtail their excesses. But in the case of Nigeria, you are now seeing Boko Haram infiltrating the Nigerian military, and that is to tell you the danger that is lying ahead. In the next 10-20 years, mind you, we will have more than thousands of Boko Haram into our Nigerian military. Recycling insurgency, that is what I called it.
The Northern elders, in a statement, blamed the attack on the lack of intelligence gathering. They said it was time for presidents to do away with Baba Gana following the worsening insecurity in the country. Anyways, here Idris Abdul Karim has this to say. Let's assume NDA is located in any of the Igbo states and such attack took place. By now, the army will be burning down Igbo villages and killing Igbos. Where is the lie? Not just Igbo, even the western part of Nigeria would have killed a lot of people. That's where we're going to hold it, by the way. Let us move straight to today's question. Today's question: will you accept 1 million naira to abstain from sex for a year? Let me know your answers in the comment section below. And guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time, peace.